for this interview, for this invitation. So, so appreciate. So glad. I'm so glad about it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking time to speak with me. I seen the video for the pilot. And it's absolutely amazing. You guys, you guys have a special chemistry live.
This is one of those chemistries because we were with that singer, which is the third singer we had in our little history, and many times we play instrumental with no singers. No singer or no singer. Sometimes we had also two singers, so it was very fun. It was another kind of chemistry and harmonies of those kind of things. Sorry.
The 3-song EP is a lot of your albums. Every time I listen, I'm always wanting more. I wanted to know, is there a hint in releasing the 3-song EP that something big is coming out? Is there an album that works?
But when we started, we wanted to do a trilogy of albums, and we made the first two ones, and now we had this live material that was recorded in the same studio that we made the second LP, which was a very huge, enormous studio with a very big hall and very like I don't know, something out of imaginary. I also when Yoni Man and Fazio Jetson, but Yoni Man with Mario Lalli that played with us came here and saw that kind of studio. He was fascinated. He was with no idea which kind of place it was, and then he understood that it was a big studio with everything, with a big Neve mixer, and also there is a sliding door from up to down to cut the studio in two parts, to divide the studio in two parts, and we used it, and that evening with Yoni May was very, very special, because also it was in the middle of the summer with all the people on holidays, and so it was like a private show with a few people standing, and the atmosphere was like home, like we were all at home and playing for ourselves with no many things or problems to fix or to think about it, only playing. And so we were happy to jam with him. Also, there is another jam that we cannot publish it, with Mario at bass guitar, and Gary from Yoni Man on the other guitar, and my drummer and the other guitarist playing. And yeah, we now I told you about the trilogy of albums, and now we are working on the third, on the fourth one, which is going to close this trilogy, and the name is Reconciler of this LP, and because this name, also the other two names come from the philosophy or the mythology of Gurdjieff, which was an Armenian mystic man and dance master of the first half of last century, and he lives first in Russia, then in Turkey, then he came to France, and also to USA to teach his teachings, which they are very, very strange for me and for many people that I know that they learn it, and the one of the main thing of this philosophy is the three forces that make everything in the world, in the universe, and the three forces are up, down, and the middle, or the positive, the negative, and the reconciling force. And he said that nothing can happen without the third force to reconcile the up and down of everything. So I wanted when we started playing, when this project, me and the drummer, I told him I want to do 3 LP, because I know that we can live till this third LP and not break early, firstly. So it was like a deal, no? Like a deal that I made with him, and I made it on 2014. So it's about 6 years that we are working on this project, and now we are approaching to this third LP, and I hope that it can be a double LP, because for me I have to reconcile myself with many things, so I need a double LP. We all know that it is very expensive and hard to do it, but also the teachings of Gurdjieff tell you to work hard to reach what you want. You have to work hard, very hardly, and so it's for me it's very funny to mix hard work and funny work. It's better than hard work and paid work and get money. It's for me it's better to work hard and have many fun during working, and then but it's I don't know why I chose this idea, but I don't know, maybe I drank too much that evening, and and here we are. Tell me.
If I was someone who has never heard the band, how would you describe the band to somebody?
Wait a moment. Put my earphones. But we are basically a psychedelic rock band, and to classify to put us in a classification. But the main thing I can tell to one person that never heard us is that we can make you happy. We can make you happy only by listening to us, and happy. But see, you have to listening a few times, and surely you can make happy yourself. Also, if you listen to our second LP, which is intended is created to be to explain the negative things that you have, that I have, that we all have. But also by listening to it, you will be happy. This is my only goal for my music, for our music, that the audience feel fine. The audience have to feel fine always for me. And also if they feel sad, they are happy to feel sad or to feel sick. There is a happiness to feel sick. You can, I think, and so I tried, and we tried to put this like this sense, this sense above it or around the music. Also, when we play for ourselves or playing live in gigs and concert, most of times we were happy and we wanted to transmit this to the audience, to the people listen to, and when it happens, it was fantastic. Sometimes it didn't, but it's a life. You can never be okay every time. So also when we at the end of some gigs, we felt sadly we thanked we were grateful to this thing because it helps you to grow up, to make better next time. So it was if it wasn't happiness now at that moment, the happiness became in after in a while. And so this is the reason we are still working on it, and with also with this last 2 years with all these pandemic things and the restriction and all these kind of things that can stop you to make music. I had a baby. The drummer had 2 babies. Other guitarists had another baby. So you have to approach new style of lives, and so and combine them with your unique passion, which is play music and to make people happy. But I like it. I like it, and also to speak about it with you now. It's for me, it's incredible. It's another still of happiness in the ocean of our lives. It's incredible. I thank you very much for your being interested to us. Really, thank you.
I thank you for providing great music. That's something we all need right now. We all need from these crazy times.
Yeah.
And you provided it in a great way. And speaking on that thought, I wanted to ask you, if you could pick your proudest moment as an artist, what would it be?
No, repeat, sorry.
What is your proudest moment as an artist?
My name, my Ilias.
What moment in music has made you the most proud? What are you the most proud of?
Okay. Sorry, proud. And when I had in my hands my first vinyl, which was the 7 inches double A-sided. We did 7 inches with side A and side A and side A, no side B. There was a two side A because it was our two songs, and that translated are man and woman, and so you cannot put one of those above the other. So it was side A and side A, and when I had and it was for me in my career, it was my first vinyl pressed. So to see my music on tracks on Black Walks, it was amazing, and really proud of what we were doing. And then when I had my first 12 inches, my first LP on vinyl, I remember that I ran to my parents' house, and like a child, I wanted to show them my first. I saw it. My mom surely cried, and my father not too much, but also me. I had a little cried. So for it was emotionally, I'm proud of all the time spent in this in those in that project, in that LP that had a very difficult burning. It was a very long, some technical issues, and but at the end we had it, and so I was it was the very first times that I felt so proud about it. Then when we another very good moment was when we started to tour over Europe, not only in Italy, but to approach the German, the Swiss, the Austrian audiences, and it was so. It was also. I can tell you that I felt proud of all the work, all the passion spent when we played so far long from home on the north of Germany, and where no one knows. Or they know about they know us about some reviews or internet, but they didn't know us by person, and they were so
so amazing, so cordially, it was amazing. All the people that came, both a vinyl, both a CD, both a shirt, we were so far long from home, and it was for me it was incredible, and this is also the reason that I believe in music. This is the only thing I believe is in music. I never felt anything similar in any kind of situation. Is only music. Only music is a universal language, messages that come dire, unisce, that make us one. We are one. Yeah, we are two different people, but with the music we are one. We are on the same wave, on the same thing, on the same emotions, sensation. It's incredible, and so it also when also talking with you, it make stronger my belief in music. For that reason, I thank you, because it's the power of music. It's incredible.
It is. It absolutely is. And I think it's the best way for people to get together and to be one.
Yeah.
There's people at shows from all walks of life, and we're all brought together with a common unity. And that's a partnership that's much needed in this world right now.
Yeah, we don't need borders. Music,
right.
Music have no borders. So why borders? Why borders? And so see, and when you discovered it, it's hard to live in this kind of world it's now, because you think that it's natural to have no borders, and when you see borders everywhere, different colors everywhere, or different color, different flags, or that or uniforms. I ask myself why the fuck, and I have no difference with you. If we can start to play something now, you can see that we are one humanity, one. We have no differences. We have only, sure, I speak Italian, you speak English, but if we play only with the hands or your body, we can have fun, and we can understand us. Also, I am a teacher in high school, and often I work with aged people, handicapped people, and music makes no difference at all. We start playing with the drums, with the guitars, with some kind of musical tubes, and then by beating them, they make some notes, some sounds, and so this is a thing that connect us, and connect all of us, and they feel so well, so fine. They sometimes it seems they forget to be that they forget that they are different. They in those moments they feel they are humans, not age humans, but humans.
Sure.
And so also the power of music is incredible, and if it works with those special peoples, it works also for all people. And I don't understand why all people use the music in that kind of use of utilization. And they only use music for background, or to at the supermarket, or they use music, but they don't listen to music. This is the problem now. There is too much music, and people are not used to listen to, but also to have like a blah 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 around you. And this is a shame, I suppose. But it's the consumeristic kind of life wants it, and so it's a very hard time to live now for me. It's very hard, but it's also funny, and so I hope to with our music, with Ananda Mida music, to help people to listen to music, not to only to hearing it, only to focalize, because also I hope that in the further LP to make some complex pieces of songs, so people have to focalize and think very hardly, and by reaching it, I'm sure they can discover something beautiful on our music, I hope, and also inside them, because I think that music can also make you think about yourself, can make you humble, like a sort. This is my vision, that not always, but most of the musicians I met, most of them were humble people, that not with a big but humble people that know that they are there for playing music, for have fun, and all the people have to feel fine. So you can make it only with an humble approach to the music, also because you serve music. Music, it's a very big beach that you have to serve well. So she can give you all that you need from her. But it's a very tasty beach. Like yeah, it's a beach that want tasty things, so she can satisfy you. You have to no.
I also feel that one of the things that's missing is that a lot of people are making playlists and they're not listening to entire albums. That to me is like, all right, I have a book, here's a good page.
Yeah.
And not looking at the next page to see what comes next,
Yeah.
And it's a hard concept for me to understand, especially being older. I love the album experience, looking at the gatefold, looking at the lyrics inside, and you became totally immersed in everything.
Yeah, because you cannot separate any parts of the work. The work is an entire work, like a movie. When at university I made the the cinema exam, the teacher told us you have to watch the movie till the end of the end titles. That's the end of the film.
Sure.
Not when the end the end compare, but at the very end of the film. And so the same approach is for books and for albums, for every song. You have to the music before the cinema or the theater, but the cinema, it was the only art that needs time. If the song is 5 minutes and 47 seconds, you have to spend 5 minutes and 47 seconds, and that's all. A book you can read quickly or slowly. An image you can watch it for a year or for 1 second, but music, Echoes of Pink Floyd is 23 minutes. 23 minutes. You cannot stop early. Only if you have an emergency, you have your house burning, you can stop. But yes, it's because for me that every second of our LPs is have the same importance, the same meaning, the same quality. There is no better song, a worse song. That's it. You have to. See, it's incredible the Spotify way to listen to music, to skip.
And fall further down the rabbit hole.
No. It's a bulimic kind of approach that it's not correct for music. Music is not for bulimic people. It's for bulimic people, but a bulimic one have to listen to all the album, and then you have to, so it can go on, but entirely. I'm with you with this kind of idea. It's one of the fundaments of music.
And beyond music, do you have a hobby that you enjoy in your free time?
Some years ago, I live in the country, and we are used to grow up our vegetables and also fruits and all these kind of things. And some years ago, I started to grow up them by choosing seeds that they are not sold, but they are interchanged by people, and they are seeds that they are not they are free. I have my tomato seed. I plant it. It grows. I have my tomato. I make the seeds from tomato and go on, like always in the history of the world. And because I in the very deep, I feel a little worried about the world. Also now Russia, Ukraine, but also years ago, I felt worried about it, and so I make the thought, if I have no money to buy food, I can grow up it with the seeds, and so it's a way of surviving, like, and this is my hobby now is this thing to have seeds, plant, and have vegetables, fruits, all this kind of stuff, and it's and I think that women are the best people to plant and grow up, because I think that seeds can realize that that was a woman to plant it, and mother earth, mother she, and because when I plant myself, they grow up not so fine. When my wife plant them, they grow up better. I don't know why, but it's incredible. And I I can see that I'm very I want to see my little daughter when she will plant herself the seeds. I have because my daughter is a little baby, is 1 year and a half, and I'm so proud of her, and it's incredible. Also like music, also this little little person, it's incredible. I didn't think that it could be so amazing, so radical about everything. It's incredible. I'm so happy to have a daughter. Never
life forever.
It's yeah. I don't know if you have, but it's incredible. It's and see, to connect my passion, my true passion, music, and the seeds with the hair. I don't know the English for I felt like I have my hands. I want to do. This is the first the sentence. I don't know. I say I don't know the translation. Sorry.
That's okay. I remember when my daughter was born, and I'll never forget it. When she came out, she had so much hair that she looked like Cousin It. Her bangs were here.
She's a writer for head banging.
She was. And I remember when she came out that I used to talk to her all the time in her mother's stomach. And she came out, she was crying and crying and crying. And I said, "Your father's here." And she was silent. And that's one of the proudest moments.
Oh, little baby. Yeah. She recognized you.
26 and starting her own podcast.
I know.
My daughter is 26 now, and she's starting a podcast.
Oh, okay. Great. Congratulations.
I also wanted to ask you,
yeah,
if you could give a message to your fans, what would that message be?
that there is no reason to complain anything. This is the message. Yeah, there is no any reason in the world that you can complain yourself or everything. It's to complain is a useless time, and so don't do it. And by don't do it, by don't doing it, you can do many other things that can make you better in any way. This is the message that I don't like people who complain themselves or whatever kind of stuff in the world. It's useless, very useless. So I don't like useless things. I only like no sense things. But useless, no. I think that the message of the band can be this, because we live far from us, and so we have difficult to organize and to meet, and this difficult things can stop you to make our passion, and you can pass your time by complain that we live far, how can we do blah 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 blah. No, we erase all this kind of discussions, and we know that when we meet, we do, and we have fun, and we work, and we go on, and all the difficulties that we can meet on this project, they only can make us stronger, and if we not complain, every time we feel fine and better, and but because sometimes we in the past, in the first years, we complain something about the situation, or I don't know, and then we didn't play well. We didn't play bad, and so we thought about it, and the main reason was that we were complaining, and by erasing this useless thing, everything then comes better, and so came better.
Absolutely, that energy can be spent much better.
yeah, because you spent energy on complaining, that we have to spend energy on resolve your complainings, but you spent energy 2 times, and you don't complain, so you have to don't solve your complainings. You solve directly what you need. You need play, and that's all. You have to. You're angry, eat. You're thirsty, drink, and that's all. You have to think. No, I'd like to drink. No, drink, and that's all. Or I'd like to drink this, but I cannot. Drink another thing.
Right.
or do not drink. or delete your that you want to drink now. Drink in a few hours, and that's all. And so for the music, so for life, and so for your passion, it's a like, I think it's a very useless thing. So the message for all our band is spend your time in a use thing, in a useful thing.
Sure. Well, I wanted to thank you for taking time to speak with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I could do all day.
Thanks, Mr. Kerrigan.
With those attention spans being so short, if we talked all day, nobody would listen to us anyway.
Many thanks to you to invite us, and it's incredible. It's when they wrote me about this interview, I was so happy because I don't know, but I was sure inside me that I was going to meet a very good person, a very good and fine person that you are.
Appreciate it. And Dominic is a very fine person as well.
Yeah.
He is great in getting us together, and he's always been a pleasure to work with.
Yeah. Also for us, Dominic and all Noir staff is very kind people. We are so happy as label, because also I work for Go Down Records, that to work with Dominic and that agency. They work very fine, very like oil, like the oil. It's incredible.
Well, thank you again. I hope we can talk again real soon.
Sure, man. Bye, Robert.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.